So we back outside with it. Wintertime is cold. They all hiding. They all back in their caves, snuggled up, huddled up, snacking and getting fat like a motherfucking squirrel, looking like Sandy Cheeks in that early episode of SpongeBob. But no funny shit. Let me dispense this wisdom to you, right? Some of y'all don't recognize, some of y'all do not realize that the more you deprive some of us, the more you put some of us in isolation, we elevate. What some of y'all don't recognize is that through deprivation and isolation comes the highest, most expedited version of elevation. See, so many people in this world cannot go without what? Having people, places, and things around them to validate their existence, to prove that they exist. Who are you when nothing is around you? Do you still exist? Do you still have the integrity of mind, body, and soul? Or are you gonna lose your shit? Some of us, the more you take away from us, the better we adapt and the better we become, because we realize that most people are adding things to themselves that are making them more dependent on the things that they're adding to themselves. The food, the drugs, the circumstances, the places and things that they externally validate themselves with. It's the intrinsic value of an individual which will forever permeate and go the farthest distance in this world. You want to talk about success? Success comes by becoming valuable. Most people in this world are consistently trying to get things. They're trying to get value without being value. Once you become valuable, everything around you reciprocates value. And once you get through that deprivation and that isolation phase where you just get left to your own devices to see who the fuck you really are, right? And you come out triumphant on top, then like the gold ore found in the caves, in the caverns, you know what I'm saying? The diamonds in the rough that still got dirt all over them. Once you get through that deprivation and isolation phase, you're nothing but a glimmering, shimmering, shining piece of raw material. The gold in its purest form, the diamond in its purest form, the essence of essences. Why? Because through deprivation and isolation, you've achieved purification and refinement. Understand that. People go into solitary confinement, we call it solitary refinement. Most of you bitch-ass, broad-ass motherfuckers wouldn't even get the job done if we gave you everything you claimed you needed to get the job done. Because guess what? You already have everything you need to get the job done, and you still ain't getting the fucking job done. You want to get high. I need a blunt, then I'm going to get right. No, you're not. You still ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm going to need this, that, and the fourth, and I'm going to get right. You never going to get right until you get right. You're never going to get right until you get right. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you are, your world is yours. Even deprivation, isolation, elevation. The wisest of the prophets, Jesus spent how many days in the desert by himself, talking with the devil and battling the devil, right? Do you understand the parables at hand? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam spent time in the cave alone, got the revelations. Do you understand that through the ages and through the times, the wisest of the wise, the most enlightened of the most enlightened, those who have found the answers, have only found the answers through deprivation and isolation, the form of fasting and the form of self-reflection and meditation in states of deprivation. Right, self-mastery is the only success, and the only way to do that is by getting rid of everything that's blocking your potential and really refining yourself in that process. So this is a message to all the bullshit haters at the same time. Message to all the people aspiring, recognize that this path is going to require you to isolate and deprive yourself so that you can elevate. But to all the people that think that you can deprive an individual or send a person like myself into isolation and that we're not going to expedite our own elevation by doing so, that some of us thrive when we're deprived, you got the game fucked up. And that's why you're always going to be a hating ass, bitch ass sucker in this world. Listen, some of us really shine when we get this shit taken away. Now it's time for you, the YWY student, to wake up and recognize one thing. You've been attached to so much bullshit your whole life, but you want to grow, but you're afraid to let go. You have to go through that phase. And it's in that phase that you develop your intrinsic value as an individual. Because once everything is taken away from you and you no longer have anything to lean on to validate what you think you are and your value, no more leverage, it's just you, your actions, your thoughts, your energy. Who the fuck are you then? That's what we stand on, because you can't take that shit away from us. Internal jewelry all day. Whatever you are, your world is yours. You think this shit is just about a workout? This is about pure elevation, ascendancy, mastery of this one beautiful life that you have and that you will not always have, and that you are currently fucking wasting being a low-level bitch, knowing that you want to elevate, but you stuck hesitating and procrastinating. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Consider the vibrations raised. Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. Through deprivation and isolation comes the expedited elevation. Remember, Sheikhy Chic said that. Woo! Greater purpose family, what is going on?